Today we're going to show you how to make salt dough using just a few ingredients you have in your home. First, you'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We've already added ours to our bowl. You'll also need 1 cup of salt and 1 cup of cold water. You will also need a whisk and a spoon. Now, we've taken our bowl and we've already added our 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We also need to add in our salt. Now pour that in. Make sure we get it all. We're going to whisk them together. When our flour and salt are combined, we're going to slowly mix in our water. We're only going to add a few tablespoons at a time into the flour mixture, and the dough should become smooth and easy to handle. So I'm going to use my spoon to just add a little bit of water at a time. Just go ahead and pour a little bit in there. Start mixing that up and see what the consistency looks like. You don't want to add too much water, so it's very important to add just a little at a time. So we're definitely going to need some more. So let's add a little bit more and mix again. All right, so let's add a little more water. And do a little more mixing. Just a little bit more. Okay. Now that we've mixed it pretty much as well as we can get it mixed with our spoon, because it's clumping up, which is going to happen, we can remove our spoon, make sure we get all of it, and we're going to have to knead the dough with our hands. This will probably take about 10 minutes. So make sure you get all the flour and salt out of the bottom edges of your bowl. If you don't have a really large bowl, you could also take it out and put it on some parchment paper so you have more space to work. It looks like as I'm kneading my dough here, I might need just a little bit more water. It's still a little grainy. So I'm just going to add a little bit more and keep kneading. Now, we're not going to make you watch us do this for 10 minutes. So while we do this, we're going to tell you what to do next. When you're done kneading the dough, it's going to need to rest for 20 minutes. So you're going to set your bowl aside and let your dough rest. While your dough is resting, you can go ahead and, with the help of a parent, preheat your oven to 250 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set my dough to the side. While we're waiting on our oven to preheat, after our dough has finished resting for 20 minutes, we're going to remove our dough and we're going to place it on some parchment paper on our counter. If you don't have any parchment paper, you could also use tin foil. And we're going to roll our dough out with a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, you could also use your hands to spread the dough out. If you have some cookie cutters like these, you could then use your cookie cutters to cut any shapes that you like out of your dough. You could use these shapes to make ornaments. So if I used this dolphin cookie cutter to make a dolphin ornament, I would press it into my dough and cut out my dolphin. I would need to add a hole, perhaps using a straw, so that later I could add a ribbon to hang my ornament. After your ornaments or shapes have been cut, You'll need to place them on a baking sheet and bake in your preheated oven until they become dry and hard, which should take about 2 hours. When they're finished baking, allow them to cool completely. After ornaments have cooled, you can add a ribbon and you can paint them with washable paints. When they're all dry, you can give them as a gift or you can use them to bring some cheer to your home.